I'm not mad that YouTube banned us for a week. I get it. I get it.
I've been thinking for a while about making a video related to Ethan and the various bans he's faced on YouTube since the podcast started. But while doing my research, I realized that there are quite a few platforms where Ethan has been banned over the years. In fact, so many that I thought it would be more interesting to make a video discussing all the different platforms where he's been banned in recent years. You might not even remember some of them. So let's get started. We'll look back at all the different times Ethan has been banned.
I knew I was going to get banned.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the point.
Also, I know that the winter break of the podcast can feel very long. So I did my best to release this video during this time, and I'm working on another one that I hope to release in the next week to help you deal with the H3 withdrawals. So subscribe if you don't want to miss it. So, of course, we'll start with the YouTube ban, as it's the main platform for the podcast. The podcast channel has been banned from YouTube multiple times, usually for a week. In this video, I'll mainly focus on the ban Ethan received following the unfortunate events of the Uvalde shootings. To give some context, shortly after the shooting, Ethan, live during the podcast, commented that someone should B-word the NRA building. This was an emotional reaction to this tragic event, but we can even see him seconds later expressing that he wasn't serious. It's because of moments like this that the podcast has since invested in the button, which has helped them avoid bans for the entire year. The reason this particular statement led to a ban was due to many people on YouTube and Twitter taking the clip out of context and spreading it, putting pressure on YouTube to ban the podcast's channel. I will still show you the full clip so you have the complete context of that moment.
So there was a big protest outside the NRA meeting, which was good. Do we have any insight into what they're actually talking about there at the NRA meeting that's today in Texas? Someone should bomb that building.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Don't.
I'll roll that back.
Roll that back immediately.
Everything but violence.
Just
The
rewind
last
time.
Let me.
Can we cut back?
I got a little carried away there. Nobody bombed the building. All right, I take that back. Thank you. I took it a little too. I got a little passionate there. Let's roll it back.
How do we go back in time?
Rewind time. Yeah, let's protest that building. Let's bomb it with emotional protest
A love bomb.
in Minecraft. Let's fucking kill everyone in that building.
Let's just end the show.
Let's fucking bomb that. Wait, I was gonna let me finish.
All right. Sorry.
The way you cut it made it sound way worse. Let's fucking bomb that building with kindness and love and peaceful protest. Let's systematically execute every single one of those motherfuckers with protest and nastily but firmly worded emails to our representatives. By the way, I'm joking, no violence. Took it too far. Tried to make the best of something I said. Please, thank you. No violence, thank you.
In this next clip, here's the first episode back on the air after the suspension, where Ethan talks about the situation and his feelings regarding the strike and what went through his mind during that forced week off due to what he calls a Wendy Williams moment.
Wow, what a week, Woo! I'll tell you guys what. First of all, I'll say this. I'm not mad that YouTube banned us for a week. I get it. I get it. But to be honest, I was afraid it was going to go worse. I thought it was, at first, when I saw, Don Jr. tweeted about it and Alex Jones and all these conservatives on the whole conservatosphere was, tweeting this 10-second clip of me saying someone should B-word that building. 'Cause that's fair, right? I don't want to say it because I got banned last time in Minecraft.
I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say.
But I was afraid it might actually get worse. Like, I was like, shit, this is bad. I don't know. I was afraid we might get, like, this whole channel demonetized, or you know how sometimes when something really bad happens with, like, Logan Paul or Shane, too, where their channel gets, like, demonetized for 3 months or something, or, like, I don't know, some undisclosed amount of time. So I was pretty nervous. I'm not going to lie. But it didn't, It was just a 7-week suspension, and everything's fine.
7 day.
7 day, 7 week, 7 day. So that was a relief. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. There was so many death threats and anti-Semitic, crazy, flipping nuttiness coming my way. I was a little scared. It was a tense week in some senses because you just never know, man. People say crazy shit online, Die. I'll be honest too. I had a Wendy Williams moment, I think, because when she goes, "Death to all of them," and then she shocked herself. I think I had that. I think
You guys are kindred spirits for sure.
I never thought I would say it, but I think I had a Wendy Williams moment there.
Yeah.
Death to all of them.
No, I think you two really, you have a cosmic connection.
You think so?
Well, you're both farting all the time and
Right.
farting and burping and
Talking about K-wording people.
yeah,
K-wording.
K-wording.
Obviously.
For the next platform, of course, we'll talk about Twitter. When Elon Musk took over Twitter and declared that free speech and comedy were now allowed on the platform, he quickly started banning people who were testing the limits of this new free speech policy, like Ethan. At that time, when he changed his Twitter account to a parody account of Elon Musk, mainly tweeting as if he were Musk himself. This was to highlight the absurdity of the changes to Twitter's verification badge system, which was originally designed to prevent exactly this kind of scenario. As a result, Ethan was banned from Twitter.
Yeah, so I've been permanently banned on Twitter. Thank you, everybody. Yes. I knew I was going to get banned.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the point why I thought it was such a fun experiment. Because, so Elon makes this great proclamation. First of all, my favorite, he goes, Comedy's
legal now.
comedy is legal now, right? He said that. Then fast forward 2 days or something.
I think it was like 6 days.
He goes, going forward, any Twitter handle engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. By the way, another funny thing is that when he came in, he said, we're re-examining all permanent suspensions. I don't believe anyone should be permanently suspended. He also tweeted that.
Mm-hmm.
And now here I'm suspended for dunking on dumbass sink-carrying bitch boy. I thought comedy was back, bro. Well, anyway, when I saw Elon tweet this, I was like, oh, dude, this is awesome. Like, this is fucking awesome. Just a week ago, he's talking about how comedy's back. Comedy's legal again. And then now he's talking about how I'm going to be permanently banning people. Ela had a really funny point. She's like, what do you want? You need like Twitter handles are going to end up like 2015 YouTube pranksters, like Gone Wrong, Gone Sexual, parody, prank. If it's that easy to impersonate someone, I think the problem is with the platform.
Right, they could just make it the verified accounts can't change their name. Easy solution.
Done. Exactly.
Done.
Like,
Easy.
why the fuck? So I said, okay, I'm gonna make my account a makeover. Okay, so here's first thing I did is I made this my header. Parody account. I just drew it on my phone. I said, look, I just want to be clear. In the info, it says parody account. Okay, and then the header, it says parody account. And under tweet, under every tweet, I said it's a parody account. It's in my info and header. So as far as I'm aware, as far as what he wrote out, I satisfied his rules.
I'm pretty sure in the terms of service, it probably says it in the more official thing.
Well, he said before we would just suspend them, but now that the free speech absolutists came in, we're permanently banning them. No questions asked. Also, it just underlies how fucking dumb his whole plan is. He goes, we are going to democratize verification. And also, anyone who starts impersonating is going to be permanently banned because we have no way of verifying people anymore.
Right.
Because everyone can buy verification. Right. Obviously, my point was like, dude, he's definitely going to ban me. I'm going to do exactly like he says, and he's definitely going to ban me because he's a petty little bitch. And so that was kind of my thing going forward. And I was like 90% sure I was going to get, banned going into this. And I just wanted to enjoy the ride. Okay, so let's read the tweets. I said, and maybe this one it just seems a little too real. Maybe that's why it upset him. Even though Jeffrey Epstein committed horrible crimes, I do still miss him on nights like this for his warmth and camaraderie. Rest in peace, old friend. And I think too many people thought that might be real, huh? But then I said right under it, let it be known it's a parody account. It's right there in the info. Free, but before free speech dies, comedy lives forever. Hashtag free G Lane. I had so much fun. You guys, I hope you know how much fun I had.
We were cracking up.
I was like, oh, it was the best time I've ever had on Twitter. It was just so much fun. Then I went on, I said, listen, Ghislaine Maxwell is an extremely decent woman who I've had the pleasure of meeting several years ago. And that's true. There's a picture of them together. So he says, Elon Musk, a bizarre Elon Musk says, she's an extremely decent woman I had the pleasure of meeting several years ago. It's a shame. Okay, this one I was getting a little creative with. He said Tesla Autopilot is only responsible for 6 accidental deaths. That sounds bad, but when compared to how many people die of car accidents, it's really not that serious. That's funny because he actually says shit like that. And then there's this one. Yes, I could have ended world hunger instead of buying Twitter, but people don't understand the importance of having a free and open forum. If somebody dies of starvation in Sudan, it won't affect the world. But being able to say the N-word on Twitter is a right we all deserve. And I think that's right on. I mean, you know, I said I was committed to being an Elon Musk parody account for the rest of my days on Twitter.
All 30 minutes of them.
And I was in the...
It was fast, too. It was only like
I think I had like an hour, maybe.
Yeah.
On the next platform, TikTok. If you don't remember, during a certain period of the podcast, Ethan was simultaneously live streaming the podcast on TikTok with his phone. The problem was that this coincided with the Andrew Tate era and alpha male trend, where Ethan was labeled as the ultimate beta, anti-workout soy boy. As a result, the TikTok live streams always ended up being taken down due to mass reporting by Tate fanboys, to the point where, after repeated mass reports, the account was eventually banned. So, this ban wasn't really controversial, but illustrating how on TikTok, any community can get someone's account deleted.
I was permanently banned on TikTok, guys. They finally got me. Yeah, so every time I would go live, almost every time, I would get suspended for hate speech or harassment because all these dumbass tater tots come and mass report it.
Yeah.
And usually I would appeal it and then it would be fine the next day. But so yesterday morning, I tried to open my account and it goes, you're permanently banned. It won't even let me log in. It's just like download your data or log out. And so like the feed, my TikTok feed that I've spent so much time curating is gone. So I don't even know. I don't know anyone at TikTok. I messaged their support. They said, here, fill out this form, this Google form. I was like, okay, I'm sure that's going to help me.
You want to use my account and get me banned too?
Live on your account? I will definitely get you banned. Seems like so. Probably not a good idea.
Twitter 2.0.
But we'll see. Maybe. Apparently that also happens to Hassan, he said, because he has the same people reporting his videos. And every time he posts a TikTok, it gets mass reported, and then his account gets banned. It's like their systems don't make any fucking sense, dude.
Has he made it back ever after this?
He says he has a TikTok rec. They went and manually unbanned him, and then the next week he got banned again.
Wow.
I think there's so much content being uploaded on TikTok. They have these algorithms that basically moderate 99% of the content. And it's really not good. Really not good. So if there's anybody in TikTok world out there, but basically what I'm saying is that I'm ready to embargo China, okay? This is a Chinese company, TikTok. And if they're gonna stomp all over my free speech,
right,
then it's time to draw the line.
Right.
So not only that, but now I am officially calling for the ban of TikTok in the United States, and it's time. I hate to say it. I never wanted to go here, but we're going to Triller, folks. We're going to Triller.
Let's get fucking flipped, dude.
And the idea is hopefully we can get Kevin Hart out there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So finally they didn't do false advertising.
We're not fucking with Triller.
Now, the next platform will be WikiFeet. Ethan reigned as #1 of the platform for months with a perfect score of 7 out of 5 until the platform's moderators noticed and eventually blocked his profile and even banned him from the site. By the way, I'm considering making an entire video dedicated to the lore of WikiFeet and the foot soldiers. Let me know if you're interested.
WikiFeet. There's been a full-on WikiFeet mutiny by the mods of the website, okay?
I want to smell
They've
feet.
locked me out. They have banned me outright. First, they turned off the rating. I was like, okay, they locked me at 5. And then Love, you want to talk about the war you raged over the weekend?
Well, after you got banned, I thought no one took action. I was just sitting by at the side, and after a while, I just decided to take action in my own hands. The only thing I did was I rallied the foot soldiers. I didn't do anything personally. I just called out all the foot soldiers out there, and we went to war, full-out war with WikiFeet. And since your page was locked, you weren't removed yet. You were locked to 5 stars.
Removed to a pathetic 5-star rating from 7.12.
So they capped you at 5.
They said this motherfucker is not going to go above 5. So I had no chance of being number 1 on the site until Love took action to downvote every other person with above 5 stars. Do you understand the battle that was waged?
Is this illegal somehow?
Well, it was Love, and he's in Sweden. Yeah.
And Love made it very clear he didn't do any action. He just put it out there.
I simply rallied all the foot soldiers. Yeah.
So I'm off the website. I was back to number 1 when Love waged an all-out war to downvote everyone else. And then we actually there was full-on mutiny on the WikiFeet. We have insiders in the WikiFeet guild, which is their top users, and they sending us screenshots. We have spies on the inside.
No, we don't.
How do we get? This is a private message. This is from their private forum. We literally have We have infiltrated WikiFeet at every level.
We didn't do anything.
Not only here's the inner conversation going on. Not only have his fans messed others' galleries, but they've also created galleries of his own crew and given them astronomical ratings. I'm sorry. I believe those feet got rated on their own merit. Can you disable the ratings on Dan Swerdlove and Zach's page too? It's ridiculous. Here's one. I found evidence that Ethan Klein's fan rated other celebs 1 star to keep Ethan at the top. I did not do that. I didn't even know this was going on. This is completely unacceptable. I am disabling ratings on this page and deleting all false votes made by Ethan Klein fans. I didn't do that. That was Love. He's in Sweden. This is an international issue. Get Interpol involved. They say, I would delete the entire goddamn gallery at this point. This is straight up rigging, and he doesn't deserve to have a gallery for this shit. Now, remind you guys, this is WikiFeet, so it's not, that's kind of why I like to wage war here, is because it's just WikiFeet,
To finish off this video, we'll talk about a lighter ban in the Metaverse. For a while, Ethan was having fun with a VR headset while testing a new gaming segment for H3 TV. So he was joining rooms to try and talk with moderators in the Metaverse. But soon he realized that trying to get himself banned could be even more amusing than the other activities. So he began testing the patience of a moderator, which ended in temporary bans fairly quickly.
Hey, Draxcon.
I cannot.
Ethan.
Oh, it's a guide. Okay. Draxcon, where you live?
I'm on Pacific West Coast.
Mysterious. Okay, cool. Yeah, me too. Is that California area?
I don't share anything Pacific other than that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, let's play.
Yeah.
Do you have redwoods around in your area where you live?
What's a redwood?
It's a tree.
I
It's
don't
a big.
know much about trees.
Tell me where you live, bro.
Hold on,
I'm not sharing that information.
Yeah, just tell me where you live. Why are you being such a prude?
Of this cowboy.
Just tell me the zip code, bro.
Iowa.
Give me your zip.
How do you shoot with the orange
Nah, I'm not sharing that.
Tell me your IP address. So you said Pacific Northwest. Is that Washington, Oregon? Where's Facebook offices? It's in NorCal, right? Silicon? You work there?
Dude, I can't do this.
You working there on Facebook?
You can find you can find all of the offices online at metacareers.com.
Are you at one of them?
Yes, I'm in an office.
Okay, all right, cool. So anyway, how's the weather?
Very sunny.
No, in the where the office where you work. Tell me the exact temperature. I can figure out where it is.
Stab his ass! Stab his ass! I've got air conditioning.
No, but outside. Just type Google. Just go on Google and type weather.
What does it say on the barometer?
Tell me what it says.
What's the humidity?
I am not going to do that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so do me a favor. If you go in the outside and look at the sun, what angle is it coming down at you? We can figure it out from that. What's the angle of the sun? Yeah, just tell me. If you just look at the sky and say oh, it's about 30 degrees, we can work with that.
The virtual sus is perfectly fine.
No, not that one.
Look at this.
Yeah, so what color,
this.
if you go
Feels
outside,
better.
what color is the
at this
soil? What color is the soil in general in your area?
There we go.
Yeah, what's your zip code?
Yeah.
I'm sharing my zip code.
Okay, can you just give me the first 2 digits?
Sorry.
Can I get your email address?
No.
No.
And I'm green.
How can we stay in touch after this?
Just find me at the plaza. I
Okay.
work here. I'm usually in a lobby. I'm in a plaza.
So do you have an
Yes.
at Facebook
Sorry.
email? You have an at Facebook email? Or Meta?
Yeah.
Why did you guys all change your email when that happened? I mean, there must have been millions of Facebook emails. How does that work? Is this your email Meta or Facebook?
What's up, Art?
No.
What's your
So,
No.
when
no,
this-
no.
when-
Excuse me. We're having a conversation.
Question for
Don't
him.
be rude.
Can I not talk to the guide too?
No. Stop. Go over there till we're done. Shame on you. As I was saying, so did you have a Facebook or Meta email?
I'm not going to disclose any information about our internal processes.
You found the most patient mod of all time. I don't think you're getting banned.
Should I go further, cop? Should I cop it? Hey,
It's time.
No.
stay still.
Got.
This is a beautiful moment in the metaverse.
Stay still.
This is what they've been working towards. They put these force fields in after that article came.
Meta.
This is
Oh.
what you wanted, Meta.
Uh-oh. He's doing something.
Uh
I'm
So now.
You just got banned.
oh.
Good job.
Fortunately, most of these bans were temporary, except for WikiFeet. I hope you enjoyed the video and that it brought back some fun moments from the past years, in case you had forgotten them or if you've only recently started following the podcast. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss my next lore video. And if you want to support the channel, there are links in the description to buy me a coffee or to directly support the next video by becoming a Patreon. This helps immensely in creating them. And a special thank you to Huffle Bubbles, Purple Fire, Sarah Boggs, Michael Kruzewski, Alicia D, and #1 Helen Keller Hater for supporting this video. All right, I will see you in the next one. Bye.